What's Sable doing these days? Do we have Sable's number? We should get her on and interview her, like those shoot wrestling videos. You know, give her a bottle of water, she drinks out of it and tells us stories. What do you mean she's married to Brock Lesnar? I will kick Brock Lesnar's ass. Hello once again, sports entertainees, and welcome to another episode of Kayfabe News, pro wrestling journalism of such high caliber and integrity, it is literally hard to believe. My name is Flippin' Marks, and you may remember me from my award-winning coverage of the First Gulf War, the fall of the Berlin Wall, the building of the pyramids, the slamming of Yokozuna on an aircraft, and 76 of Terry Funk's 84 retirement matches. Now, before you do anything else, I need you to hit that subscribe button. I'm being held here against my will, and I will not be given my next bucket of fish heads until we get to 10,000 subscribers. On to tonight's top stories. WWE mogul Vince McMahon blames you for steadily declining TV ratings, and we reveal something you never knew about Stone Cold Steve Austin's famous in-ring beer bashes. Let's get right to it. But being told that we're already at 10,000 subscribers, we need 10,000 more subscribers, and then I get my bucket of fish heads. Please help. First up, sports entertainment emperor Vince McMahon released a scathing statement today in response to declining ratings of WWE programming, placing the blame squarely on spoiled, entitled brat fans who should watch WWE TV shows no matter what. Backstage sources report that McMahon has been a raging tyrant lately, well, even more raging than usual, over the dwindling ratings of WWE Raw, SmackDown, NXT 205 Live, NXT UK, Smack Raw 105 Live, and of course reruns of Velocity. McMahon refused to acknowledge that falling ratings might be the result of, market saturation, viewer fatigue, stagnant creative, the rise of all elite wrestling, demographic shifts, the cyclical nature of wrestling's popularity, or any dubious decision-making on his own part. Instead, McMahon placed the blame squarely on the disloyalty of fans who should, and I quote, do it again, quite frankly enjoy whatever tripe we shove down their greasy throats, quite frankly. McMahon similarly blames sports fans for the quick demise of the first version of the XFL and says his reboot of the ill-fated football franchise is motivated by pure spite. McMahon declined our requests for an interview. We did make that via, several voicemail messages left on the WWF hotline. That's the only number I have from him. What do you want from me? But a spokesperson for McMahon, who asked only to be identified as Pat P, also blamed the declining ratings on fans, insisting that when they don't watch or they don't go to a show, that drives him absolutely banana. In lighter news, do you remember the famous beer bashes in which Stone Cold Steve Austin would douse himself in a frosty Steve Weiser? Did you ever wonder where all those beers came from? Of course you did, and the answer may now be about to surprise you. If you thought someone at ringside was simply tossing beers to the rattlesnake, you would be wrong. The beers were launched from a specifically modified t-shirt cannon. The semi-automatic t-shirt cannon, fine-tuned to Austin's stringent specifications, ensured the cans of beer followed a specific and perfect trajectory so they could be caught mid-flight by Stone Cold. For most of the Attitude Era, the t-shirt cannon was operated by one Brooklyn Brawler, who was a long-time WWE employee, who you will likely remember for his portrayal of characters such as the Brooklyn Brawler, Kim Chi, Max Moon, Repo Man, Mr. America, and more recently, Booby Rude. Shout out to Booby. And here's another little fact that you can impress your friends with. Those Steve Weisers were not actually beer, given that Austin is a lifelong proponent of clean living, which led to his nickname as the Straight Edge Superstar. The cans were filled with a mixture of Mountain Dew and IcoPro, which explains both Austin's impressive physique and his irritability. And now you know, go and tell your friends. And if they don't believe you, call them stupid marks and feel the smug sense of superiority that is your birthright as a know-it-all wrestling fan. That's all for Kayfabe News tonight, but before you go, make sure to click that subscribe button, because look, I'm I'm already fading from this family photo, and your subscriptions are the only way to make sure my parents fall in love so I can be born. Until next time, make sure you check out kayfabenews.com for more journalism like this. And remember, not fake news, it's unreal.